Hello and welcome back to Canaries Chat channel. So today we have the official announcement that Jack Wilshire was joining Norwich City as a first team coach. And this video is just going to summarise a little bit about Jack Wilshire and what we can potentially expect from this move. So obviously Jack Wilshire is England international, got over 100 odd caps for Arsenal, played with injuries throughout his career, but has taken to the coaching role in the Arsenal under 18s exceedingly well. A lot of Arsenal fans are quite disappointed that we've actually managed to get Jack to come over. But yeah, as you can see, in regards to what he said around the club, he mentions around when I met Ben and Johannes, I was really impressed by their vision and plans for the club. I've heard a lot about the environment around the club and the facilities at the training centre are first class. So obviously we've put a lot of money and infrastructure into our training facilities over the last few years, and that's really now kind of paying dividends when it comes to attracting the best coaches and the best players that we can get at this type of level. In regards to what Ben Napper has said around it, obviously he's got close ties with Jack. When it comes to football, his involvement with the Arsenal Academy, he mentions around him developing fantastically over the past couple of years, and we feel this is an exciting next step for both parties. This is kind of, in my eyes, a very good summary of what's happened because I think our long term plan is potentially that he may have a bigger role to come within the club. I'm guessing if Ben Napper thinks that Johannes is going to be a bigger hit as possible, which is obviously what he wants, there's a potential that other clubs, this is looking very much into the future, but other clubs may be interested in Thorpe further down the line, and we could be looking at having our own ready-made replacement already there. You've got to look at the likes of other ex-pros that have now turned managers. A lot of them have started as assistant managers. You've had Pilash go to Stoke of recent times. You've also had Maresca, Arteta, Carrick, McKenna. They've all come in under either managing within youth or managing as an assistant manager or in a first team coach setup like Pilash did. So I think we're in a really fortunate position that we can now start attracting those kind of players and those kind of coaches to the club. Now, in regards to Jack and what Arsenal think about it, Arsenal have already confirmed that Adam Birchall will be taking over the under 18s coaching job, so they've already found his replacement. I know this has been going on for maybe a week or so, so they've had enough time to really find that replacement and let things settle down. Mertesacker, who's their academy manager, has mentioned around Jack's development as a coach over the past two seasons has been really impressive. Jack has represented Arsenal in the best possible way, both as a player and in his role as an academy coach. I think that's a very interesting point as well around is what he's done as a player. I remember obviously he burst onto the scene with that Barcelona game. That was really the statement game where he bossed a midfield of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. We're getting that kind of caliber player that has played at the very top and now has become a coach. He's going to want that from our players as well. He's going to want them to really keep on pushing, really keep being the best they can possibly be to reach those levels. I don't think there's going to be any complacency, and this kind of deal between the two kind of parties within Wilshire and Norwich, I think would be really beneficial for both because Wilshire's going to have tenacity to prove himself, and it's a good gateway from becoming a first team coach to potentially becoming a manager down the line. But the opportunity of being a first team coach at a championship club is maybe more alluring than being a manager at maybe a League Two or League One club. So I think that'll be really interesting. I think inevitably we will see that goal that he scored against us quite a lot. But I think it's a really exciting time now for Norwich. We're moving in a great direction. And I want to hear your thoughts below. Do you think Jack Wilshere will be a success? Do you think he'll potentially come on to be a manager further down the line? Or if he'll be happy to be in that first team coach and that leading by example? leave a comment down below. Make sure you like as well, and please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.